BJ Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It's tracking. Well, that's a no-fuss par. They get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening part, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently in a share of sixth. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
Setting up in the first cut here. And here we are with the third shot. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Currently 1 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the third. That's nicely done. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Well, nicely holed. Currently 1 under for the round. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This would be a great up and down. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay. that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently 2 under for the event. The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Well, super putt that. What an eagle. And that will take him to 4 under. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher 2-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Oh, that almost went in. A par putt on the table. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
From around 180 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
With the marker down, that's birdie number 4 today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Nicely done. From about 130 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Going with the 6-iron here. Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That was a gallant attempt. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. First of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie, it's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a four.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Nicely holed, and for par. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Yeah, nicely played. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 7 under. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in 2nd place.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Oh, that was pure. Rich, obviously, and we've joked about it a fair bit in this game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era and just how dominant he was?
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields. You wanted him there because you always want to test yourself against the best. However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful teeing it up, because you just knew that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it in order to weed out anything that didn't really need to be worked on and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient areas, whether it's the short game, the driver, the iron play, whatever it is. But Tiger really made you take a long, hard look at your game and figure out where it's at, because you knew that you had to be at your best to beat him.
Getting ready to play their third. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last. And it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. Reach the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Might get caught up in the brush here. And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. He's on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That gets the job done. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Opting for the 6-iron. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. What are we looking at for this putt, Henning?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And with that hole behind us, they're carrying the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. And Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? 13 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that brings it up to the double. Well, that was a stout performance all day, and they're going to find themselves with the lead.
Just a slim lead going into this final round. Lots of players with a chance to win.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Beam beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going to this final round.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Opting for the 3-wood.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. A good stroke. Oh, he's on fire today. Building upon his lead. Hole after hole.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Looks like you're going to need more bunker practice. Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Rich, we've talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roar is usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
And we've arrived at a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. This putt to get to 10 under par. Wonderful shot. looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Here we are at the 6th hole. From about 200 yards out. Currently leading by 3. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Time now for the 4th shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. Solid little par putt here.
And that putt will end up short.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
This is... Oh, yeah.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Leading by 3 strokes now. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A birdie putt awaits.
On a nice line.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it? Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Needs this one to kick right. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Okay, steady now. This putt is about 8 feet. Yeah, we'll take that. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
That's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155.
Always frustrated by missing a green. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Oh, this looks pure. Oh, what a lovely putt to make. And it's time to recap that play.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And now that finds him in first place. Time to face a par 4.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie, it's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That will work. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 7. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. One of those went down. An opportunity to make a par here. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This 3rd shot gets awfully tricky.
Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career. Just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, the wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to blast 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. And in fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there. And kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out. Pretty good shot there.
With this putt to move to 15 under par. Excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope
You don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Not able to find the green in two, but a bold play. If you need any inspiration, Bob Tway once holed out of the bunker to win a major. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. What a disappointment. All right, let's... Well, you can start watching that man into the Wall of Champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.